Welcome back to AllGrip, the place where we dive deep into the latest cars, SUVs, bikes, and everything that gets your wheels turning. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the AllGrip family for more updates on the automobile world. Today we're talking about one of the most talked about upcoming SUVs, the 2026 Maruti Suzuki Jimny. This compact off-roader has always been a fan favorite, and the 2026 version promises to bring a fresh mix of rugged styling, technology, and affordability. So let's take a closer look at what makes the Jimny special, what's changing in the 2026 model, and most importantly, the expected price. Now, before we get into the 2026 version, let's rewind a bit and talk about the Jimny's legacy. The Suzuki Jimny first appeared back in the 1970s as a small, lightweight, go-anywhere vehicle. Over the decades, it's gained a cult following across the globe. Unlike many SUVs that just look tough but are designed mainly for city driving, the Jimny has always been about actual off-road capability in a compact package. When Maruti Suzuki brought the Jimny to India, it instantly caught attention because it offered something different from the sea of urban crossovers. Compact size, low weight, proper four-wheel drive, and a design that makes you smile every time you see it. The 2026 Maruti Suzuki Jimny continues to carry forward the DNA, but with some new updates that make it more appealing to both traditional SUV lovers and modern buyers who want a stylish yet practical ride. From the outside, the 2026 Jimny doesn't completely reinvent itself. Suzuki knows that the boxy, retro-inspired design is what people love, so they've kept the iconic upright stance, round headlights, and flat surfaces. But what's new are the finer details. Expect redesigned bumpers with sharper cuts, a slightly revised grille for a more premium look, and maybe even LED matrix headlamps depending on the variant. The alloys will also get a fresh design, and Maruti might introduce new dual-tone color options to attract younger buyers. Overall, it's not about changing the identity, but about refining it for a fresh appeal. Step inside the cabin, and you'll see more noticeable changes. The 2026 Jimny gets a more modern interior layout with improved materials and a new dashboard design. The touchscreen infotainment system will likely be upgraded to a larger 9-inch SmartPlay Pro Plus system, with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Expect connected car features too, since this is something Indian buyers now look for in every new model. You'll also get a digital plus analog instrument cluster, better quality plastics, and more storage spaces. Maruti is also working on improving seat comfort, since longer drives in the earlier Jimny sometimes felt tiring. The rear seats are expected to have slightly better cushioning, and boot space might get a practical tweak for easier luggage handling. In terms of features, the 2026 Jimny will bring in some tech upgrades. Apart from the infotainment, we can expect automatic climate control, push-button start, keyless entry, cruise control, and a 360-degree camera system. Safety will also take a step forward. While the current Jimny already comes with 6 airbags, ABS with EBD, ESP, hill hold assist, and hill descent control, the new model might add advanced driver assistance features like lane departure warning and automatic emergency braking, at least in the top trims. Now let's talk about the heart of the Jimny, the engine. The current Indian Jimny runs on a 1.5-litre naturally aspirated petrol engine producing around 103 horsepower. While this engine is reliable and easy to maintain, some critics felt it was a bit underpowered, especially when loaded with passengers and luggage on highways. For 2026, Maruti Suzuki is rumored to be exploring two options. One is an updated version of the same 1.5-litre petrol with mild hybrid technology for better fuel efficiency and smoother performance. The second, more exciting option, could be the introduction of a turbo petrol engine in select international markets, though whether India will get it remains to be seen. A diesel option is highly unlikely given the company's shift away from diesel engines. Transmission options will include a 5-speed manual and a 6-speed torque converter automatic, both paired with Suzuki's AllGrip Pro 4x4 system. This system includes a low-range transfer gear, making the Jimny one of the very few true off-roaders in its segment. Performance-wise, the 2026 Jimny is expected to retain its charm. It won't be the fastest SUV on the road, but that's not what it's built for. Its strengths lie in off-road conditions, where the short wheelbase, excellent ground clearance, ladder frame chassis, and four-wheel drive system combine to deliver real capability. Whether it's muddy trails, rocky paths, or hilly terrain, the Jimny is built to handle it. At the same time, the updated engine and suspension tuning should make it a little more refined for city and highway use, something Indian buyers will definitely appreciate. Now, let's come to one of the biggest questions on everyone's mind, the price. The current Jimny in India starts at around 12 lakh rupees and goes up to about 15 lakh rupees ex-showroom, depending on the variant. With the updates coming in 2026, we can expect a slight increase in pricing. Our estimate is that the 2026 Jimny will start somewhere around 12.5 to 13 lakh rupees for the base model, and the top-end automatic variant with all the features could touch 16.5 to 17 lakh rupees ex-showroom. Yes, it's a premium for a compact SUV, but remember, the Jimny is not just another city-oriented crossover. It's one of the few vehicles in this price bracket that gives you proper off-roading credentials. That makes it unique, and for many buyers, worth the extra money. Of course, price is only part of the story. Buyers will also be looking at how the Jimny stacks up against rivals. In terms of hardcore off-roaders, the Jimny doesn't have direct competition in this budget, since the next step up is something like the Mahindra Thar or Gurkha, which are bigger, heavier, and more powerful, but also less city-friendly. In terms of compact SUVs, cars like the Hyundai Creta, Kia Seltos, and Maruti's own Grand Vitara might offer more features and space, but they can't match the Jimny's off-road DNA. So, the Jimny continues to hold its own niche appeal. Who should actually buy the Jimny? Well, if you're someone who just needs a family car for city commutes and occasional highway trips, you might find better options in the same price range. But if you're the adventurous type who loves road trips, camping, exploring trails, or simply wants a unique SUV that stands out, the Jimny is tailor-made for you. It's small enough for crowded Indian roads, yet tough enough for the mountains and forests. Plus, with Maruti Suzuki's massive service network, you get peace of mind in terms of maintenance. To wrap it up, the 2026 Maruti Suzuki Jimny is not trying to be everything for everyone. It's sticking to its identity as a compact off-roader, but with modern upgrades in design, features, and comfort. Yes, it may be a little pricier than before, but considering what it offers, it still delivers solid value. For those who want something different from the usual crossovers, something with real character and capability, the Jimny continues to be one of the most exciting options in the Indian market. That's all for today's video. What do you think about the upcoming 2026 Jimny? Do you feel it's worth the expected price tag, Or would you rather spend your money on something like a Thar or Crater? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the Jimny, don't forget to give the video a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to AllGrip for more detailed updates on cars, bikes, and everything auto. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.